folks doing today? This is Robrismo-rc. Today, you know what? I was bored. I figured why not make a video real quick about something. I want to talk about this Kyosho FW06, guys. Nice little car. When they were selling it, it was not that expensive. It was like 3 something. I can't remember. I bought it at the hobby shop, my local hobby shop. And lucky of me, still to this day, they still sell nitro cars. They sell your Traxxas, they sell your Losis, your HPIs, your Kyoshos. They do sell them still. This guy, I was lucky enough to find it. I think it was like 3 years ago. I was lucky enough to find this one, and I bought it. And it's been okay with some issues though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It's had some issues. There's some stuff that I've had to fix on it, and some maybe it's been my problem. Could have been just happening to me. I'm not sure, but I've had some issues with it. But other than that, it runs. It starts every time, easy, no problem. I'm gonna have a video of this thing running one day. But like I said, it's super cold outside. I just finished finally cleaning up the front of my house, so now I can actually run cars in the front of front of my street, because it was filled with leaves. So I can actually now run cars now. I did that today on my day off. Finally got my heater situation fixed. Finally, it's been cold these couple days. It's been super cold. Not much information about this car. Kyosho came out with it. Not much video about it, so I figured why not do something with it, right? I don't see any videos on this car at all. I just don't see it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I'll put you here for a minute. Put this thing in the bottom so we can see it and talk a little bit before I put it away again. So yeah, not much information about this car out there on YouTube. Just 1 or 2 videos from what I've seen. Other than that, it's just quiet. I think Hybrid has 1 or 2 of them already. From what I remember, he has the kit. This is the RTR version, so it's the RTR, and the kit that you buy, that I think they're selling it without the body. It's the same exact thing because it has the same engine and everything. So like I said, I bought this from my hobby shop. Ran the hell out of it. And like I said, real dependable. One problem. So let's take the body out. The body, as you can see, a little bit beat up. I opened it up to get some air in it. Get the engine to breathe. Because when you buy it, it doesn't has nothing. It's like, I made some holes in it. I kind of killed it, but you know what? It's in the beginning. Like I said, I'm using it, so I'm like, fuck, screw it. Why not? But now I feel bad because now you don't find them no more. It's become, I think this has become vintage, to be honest. You don't find them anymore. They don't sell them anymore. They only sell the kit, and I think the kit right now, as we speak, is out of stock. So yeah, man, it sucks because I threw away the box. I should have saved the box. Like as you can see, guys, it's been used, guys. I've used it. There's some scratches in the back, but I think you can still buy the chassis. I've been thinking about buying the chassis for it, but I'm like, you know what? Why? I'm gonna still use it. I'm gonna still use it. What's the point? Why do that, right? Why go through the hell? The chassis is still straight. I've never crashed it like that. Like I said, it's just scratches, on the pavement, just stuff that goes, when it accelerates, it'll scratch up. Maybe I gotta adjust the shock to keep it from doing that. The tires are gone. The original tires are gone. They're worn out, dead. They're gone. Like I said, just stuff like that, where it would hit little rocks and stuff, and that's it. I mean, it's used. It's a used vehicle. And I kind of, like I said, I feel bad because now you don't find them at all. You don't find this thing nowhere. You find the kit, but not even the kit. You don't even find the kit anymore. Still using the stock receiver, stock transmitter, perfect, works great. Servos, both of them, stock ones are dead. They didn't last that long. They died on me pretty quick, so I put different servos on it. Let me see. Engine is still stock. As you see, it's still a stock engine. Pretty clean in there. I did maintenance on it. I took her out, checked everything. Everything is beautiful on it. It needed a gasket for the header, so it needed a new gasket. The gasket that it had went out on it pretty quick, I think. So I put a thicker one, better one. I installed a better one in there, something a little bit better. Shocks still great. On the first or third, in the first week or two, one of these shocks were leaking, so I had to rebuild the shock again. So I had to get rebuilt. The CVD shaft kept on breaking on it, so every time I would use it, this one right here would break. So what I did was I put dog bones on it. I don't know if people are having issues with this, but yeah, every time I would use it, it would just snap the CVD. Just snap. It snapped 3 of them. So I got tired of it, and I bought dog bones. Like, these are dog bones in the back. So what I did was I bought a set of dog bones for the rear, and I just installed it here. This one's still using the stock CVD. For some reason, it's only breaking this one. I don't know why, guys. I can't. I don't know. She's pretty clean other than that, as you guys can see. Pretty clean. I do keep it clean. Stock pipe, stock coupler. Everything is stock except the servos, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else has been changed on this thing. It's been stock. Nothing else has changed. Oh, the tires are different. The tires just worn out, and then they blew out completely off the rim. I've been wanting to buy the tires that come with it. Can't find them, so I'm looking into getting different wheels for it, something for better grip. I just put these cheap little tires on it just to keep it off the ground, and they look good with the red. These are not stock, of course, you know. Everything's good. Lines are still fresh. This is a 2-year. It hasn't been driven in a couple months already. Last time I drove it, it was running pretty lean. I was running it on 30%. So yeah, it was running hot. And then it was just, this right here was just leaking like crazy. So I had to clean that up because it was just leaking oil. But I did hit it hard, and this didn't pop, so that's good. Servos are still good. There's still no issues with servo. I like this because pretty good space right here for battery. So you got all that right there for battery. You could fit in there. Oh, the power switch did go out on it. So this is aftermarket power switch that I installed, which comes with rechargeable. It's rechargeable, so I could somehow figure a way to have a battery sit in there. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it. But that was the plan, was to make a hole where I could just have a wire come out and just charge the battery from the inside and not have to keep on screwing this. Because you see, you have to keep on screwing it back in there. And I might just buy a battery for it. I do have batteries for it. I might just go ahead and just buy a battery for it and leave it in there and just have the wire pop out. It looks like you could do it just through there and just have the wire, just leave it there and just charge it every time I want. The shafts, luckily, have not failed. These are plastic. They have not failed. The 2-speed kicks in beautifully, no problem. It idles like a beaut. I mean, it idles beautiful. That's one thing about this engine. It's an easy engine. It cranks up. Anytime you want to run it, it just cranks up. No issues. The only issue I had was that the gasket on the header, you know, just went bad. It's a nice little car, nice on-road car. If you're looking, if you could find one, and I noticed on eBay. They're pretty expensive. I've seen these for $600, and this is a $300 car. And I've seen people selling these things for $600, $700, up to $800. That's crazy. I'm like, wow. And that's what I noticed. Wow, I think I have a vintage RC here, and I'm using it, and that's why I stopped using it, because I ain't wanted to break parts on it. Because another thing about this, Kyosho is pretty bad on parts. They're pretty bad on parts. A lot of the parts on this thing are out of stock. You can find them on eBay, but you really have to be. I mean, if you're lucky, you'll find it. But I tell you what, none of the parts have broken. Like the arms haven't broken. The fronts have not broken at all. Like I said, the bumper, the body posts haven't broken. This thing, you're not going to flip over an on-road car. You're not going to flip it over. It's impossible to flip over an on-road car, guys. There's no way. If you flip it over, because you really want to freaking break it. Brakes are still great on it. That's perfect. It has great brakes. I did put a bigger fuel line to get better brakes on it, because it was kind of like wearing out on it. So I went ahead and I changed it out, and I put a longer fuel line on it. And that's it, guys. That's, like I said, one of the shocks were leaking, but now it's not leaking anymore, so that's good. They're not leaking anymore. Well, one of them was leaking. I had to rebuild the whole thing and bring it back up again. You can see it's pretty low, good control. It controls like a charm. It does control like a charm. It controls beautifully. Good turn ratio on it. Acceleration is pretty good. It accelerates real good. I have not pushed this thing to its limit yet. I haven't put it to its limit yet. I keep it rich to keep that engine nice and lubricated. Yeah, like I said, you could tell it's been used. You could tell it's been used. You can see, but that's those are war scars. Yeah, and then I had to cut some screws off, and yeah, that kind of like yeah. But you know what? You're not going to have a car. You're not going to buy a car and have the chassis in the bottom brand new. The only way to do that is if you really don't use it. Like if you use it one time or two, and then you never use it again. And I was using this a lot. Now, I can't compare this to these guys over there. There's no way. I mean, those guys are professional grade. Those are full blown race kits. You know what I mean? I mean, you could definitely. I could say you could probably race this thing. You could race it. You could probably race it. Man, I mean, yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, you could definitely race it. There's a lot of adjustments to it. I mean, yeah, a couple adjustments to it. You could definitely take it out to a track and race it if you wanted to. It will race. It's kind of like it's based on another car that Kyosho had, a race kit that they had. So it's based on the older version of that kit. So it's based on a race kit. It is. It is based on a race kit. I just find like the other guys are more like sophisticated. You know what I mean? I find them to be more sophisticated. Like Mugen and Serpents are more sophisticated kits and Team Associated. But this is a good car. If you guys can find this for a good price, a fair price. This is a nice little on-road car. Real nice, stable, controls great, dependable engine, doesn't fails, always cranks, no issues. It will idle forever. It will idle a whole tank. A whole tank. It'll idle, guys. Easy to work on. Real easy to work on. You take this off, boom, 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 the whole thing comes off. Engine, easy to work on. 2-speed, easy to take off. If you have to work on it. Like I said, yeah, it's a easy little car to work with. But, the only difference, this is a lock differential in the front. So the differential in the front is locked. Open here. So the back is open. The front locked. And that's how it comes. It's a touring car. This is, like I said, it has race blood in it. It has race blood in it. The heart might not be race blood, but the chassis itself, it has some race blood to it, right? Some race heritage, if you want to call it that way. Some race heritage to it. So you got the block, locked up front differentials, open in the back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, other than that, this thing has been faithful. Not okay. It's been 90% faithful on me because it did have that issue right there, and it kept on. It was a continuously issue that I had. So, but once you get that fixed, like if you're having an issue, just buy the dog bones from the back and just put it in the front, and you're done. You won't have that issue anymore. It won't happen anymore. That's what I did to mine. I just went ahead and I did that. Put the dog bones from the back in the front. I figure, I'm tired. I just got tired of it, and I have a CVD shaft in there for it. I have one in there. I just don't feel like dealing with it and having it break again because it's just, I just don't feel like breaking. I mean, you will have to change the servos because the servos on me, they went out quick. They didn't last that long. They went out quick. So I went ahead and got these cheap servos that work perfectly fine for what it's for. It just works perfectly fine. No issues. And you know what? If depending how many likes I get on this video, I might crank this thing up and run it in front of my house. Just run it for a bit. So you guys can see it's pretty quick. It's pretty good. Good speed. Maybe I think its speed is like I think it feels like it goes 40 miles per hour. Maybe 40 miles per hour. I'm not sure. It's not that fast. Oh my god, accelerating fast. But it's fast enough for a newcomer. It is fast enough for a newcomer. It is. And like I said, I've never pushed this engine to its limit. I've always kept it rich, kept it lubricated. So I've never still with the stock plug. Haven't changed the plug yet. It still has the stock plug. So, and like I said, good little kit. No problems. No major problems. No major problems. Minor stuff here and there, yeah. I just wanted to show this guy out. I had to do some maintenance on it, clean her up, make sure the engine is working perfectly fine. Still good compression. Still good compression on it. Let's make sure this sucker's bottom dead center. Hold on. Like to leave my nitro. There you go. I like to leave my nitro, the piston bottom dead center. I don't like to leave them on top. Pull start, stock pull start. Haven't changed it. This is the one it comes with. So that's stock. Look at that. Look at that. That's the spring, the string leaking out because it's green, but it's look at that. Look at that. Like I said, guys, it has some use to it, guys. It has some use to it. I want to make sure it's... There you go. There you go. So it does have some use to it, guys. It's not, like I said, but doesn't look like it does, right? Looks pretty new. Looks like it came out of the box. But yeah, it has some use to it. Yeah, check her out, guys. Check her out. Looks sweet, doesn't it? Looks real nice. Just gotta get better tires for it, and she'll be gripping like she used to be before. Cause the tires it comes with, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. It's just that I used it so much that it just wore out. They didn't last that long. I think by the gallon, I think I put a gallon into this thing. On the first gallon, these things were out. The original, the stock tires, they were gone with 1 gallon in. So they were gone. They were not going to last. They didn't last that long. Probably on the 15 tank, that was it. I gave this thing a lot of use. I tell you that. And what I love about it is I put nitro in it, pull it, and she cranks up, no problem. Like a charm. Real dependable little car. Dependable little car. All right, guys. Peace out. Robrismo. I thought you guys wanted to see this guy. And If you guys were ever interested in this Kyosho, like I said, I haven't seen nobody do too many videos on this thing. It's like no, yeah, not that many videos on it. I just want to, from my point of view, give you guys what I think about it. And guess what? If you guys can't get this thing for good price, a little 10 scale touring car for good price now, get it. Pull the trigger on it, cause you ain't gonna regret it. You ain't gonna regret it. All right, peace out, guys. Robrismo out. You already know. Enjoy your cars, guys. No matter what wheel you're rolling, enjoy them. Out.